Welcome to Short Moral Tales. Once upon a time, in a lush green meadow, there was a flock of sheep that lived in peace. They spent their days grazing on the soft grass and enjoying the warm sunshine. Their leader, the wise old sheep, kept watch over them, ensuring their safety from harm. Not far from this idyllic meadow lived a crafty wolf. He was always on the lookout for an easy meal, and the sheep were his favorite prey. The wolf knew he needed a clever plan to trick the sheep, as they were wary of strangers. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, the wolf came up with a sneaky idea. He found a discarded sheepskin and used it to cover his own fur. With his new disguise, he hoped to blend in with the flock. He practiced bleating softly to mimic the sheep's sounds and walked cautiously towards the meadow. The sheep were initially unaware of the wolf's presence. They greeted the disguised wolf with friendly nods, believing he was just another sheep. The wolf was pleased with how easily he had fooled them. He wandered among the sheep, pretending to graze and making himself appear like one of them. Days passed, and the wolf felt more confident in his disguise. He even tried to engage in sheep-like activities, like walking in circles and following the others around. The sheep, trusting their new friend, grew more relaxed. The wolf had almost succeeded in his plan. But the old sheep was not easily deceived. He noticed that this new sheep didn't quite fit in. The old sheep observed the wolf's behavior closely. The wolf was too focused, too alert, and moved with an unnatural grace. The old sheep's instincts told him that something was wrong. One day, the old sheep decided to test the newcomer. He proposed a game of tag, a common pastime among the flock. The disguised wolf tried to join in, but found it challenging to keep up with the playful movements of the real sheep. The old sheep's suspicions grew. As the sun began to set, the old sheep made a plan to expose the wolf. He quietly warned the rest of the flock to stay alert, but not to make any sudden movements. The wolf, sensing an opportunity, prepared to make his move. Just as the wolf was about to pounce on a young, unsuspecting lamb, the old sheep let out a loud, clear call. "Beware, everyone! We have a wolf among us!" His voice rang through the meadow. The sheep, startled and frightened, ran in all directions. The wolf was caught off guard and struggled to maintain his disguise as he tried to chase the fleeing flock. The old sheep led the sheep to a safe corner of the meadow, where they gathered in a tight group. The wolf, now exposed, tried to flee, but the old sheep had already alerted the other animals in the meadow. Soon, the forest animals surrounded the wolf, ensuring he couldn't escape. Defeated and embarrassed, the wolf ran away into the woods, vowing never to try such a trick again. The sheep were grateful for the old sheep's wisdom and vigilance. They learned to be more cautious and to trust their instincts. The old sheep reminded them that true safety comes from being alert and not letting appearances deceive them. Moral of the story: deception and disguises may work temporarily, but the truth always comes to light. Trusting your instincts and staying vigilant can protect you from those who try to trick you. Thanks for watching.